had a photo that was over or underexposed, or there was just that one stray hair that was distracting you from the image, or there was a pimple on your face that you really didn't like, I'm going to be able to talk you or walk you through those steps to be able to fix it and make sure that you have the perfect image that you want. The things that you're going to need for this is a computer, the editing software, and a digital copy of that image. You can scan it if it's a physical, paper picture. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to download the software onto a laptop or a computer or a mobile device if you don't already have so. For a lot of Apple users, you can use the photo app that's already pre-installed into the phone. They have a edit button, I believe, on the bottom, and you'll go to the 3 circles once you're in the edit portion, and that's where you can adjust the lighting. I personally like Adobe Lightroom, but for right now, I use Polar. Once you have all of that completed, you're going to go ahead and open your computer, open up the software. If you haven't downloaded it, go ahead and download it, then open it, and then you will import your photo. Once you have imported your photo, you're going to open the light settings as it is here on the side. Once you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and adjust the temperature. So say if the picture's more blue, you can warm up the picture and make it more in the middle, or if it's too sunny like during golden hour, you're going to want to cool the photo down with it. That's just playing with the colors. After that, you can go ahead and mess with the exposure. You can also mess with brightness, contrast, highlight, shadows. There's multiple things that you can do to where the photo will look better. After all of that, if your picture does look grainy, you could do to where you can make the image look more softer and take out some of that noise. With the picture being grainy, that comes from actually noise within the where the image was taken, and that's settings that can be adjusted on your camera as well, but sometimes they're more fuzzy because of the less light that's at the location when you're shooting. The next thing, after you go ahead and fix all the light problems within the image and you get the lighting to where you want it, you can go ahead and crop it. On Polar, the cropping tool is going to be on this side right here, and you're going to click on it, and then you can crop accordingly. On this image, she's not exactly in the middle, and I like them whenever they're either in the middle or the rule of thirds. After that, after you have it cropped the way you want it, and after you have the lighting completed, you can go ahead and move on to the blemishes. When doing the blemishes, this is more of a Photoshop job for me personally, because in Photoshop you can do more of removing the images, but you can also do some of this in Lightroom. Within Lightroom, it's easier to remove simple little things and not big patches, but in Photoshop you can remove bigger patches. Within both softwares, they have this thing called a spot remover, and if it's a pimple, you just click over it. They also have the healing tool, I believe it's called, and that's where it has 2 circles connected by a line, and this circle you put on the blemish that you're going to remove, and the other circle you put it on another piece of that image that you want to, you're basically cloning it, duplicate. After you have all your blemishes taken care of and all the strays and everything, you can either leave the image how it is, or you can add extras within it. After you're done editing completely, you're going to go ahead and upload it onto your computer to where you have that saved image of the edits. After that, you can go ahead and upload it freely onto your social media, or send it to friends or family, or just simply make it your wallpaper. You can do as you please with it. I learned how to edit photos through high school from my photography teacher. He showed me some tips and tricks, and I also learned just by watching YouTube videos and just really messing with it. It's really, editing photos is personal and it's to you. And in conclusion, you should be able to edit any photo. You can use any software you can to be able to edit them. It's not a hard task to do, and it can be pretty calming to some people. Personally, I enjoy editing because it is relaxing for me. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope that y'all go and try editing some pictures and see how they turn out.